My friends, it is your buddy Keith, here again live in the control room at Essex Recording Studios, just outside London in England. And today I've got a 1986 Jackson, USA, San Dimas factory Randy Rhoads. These are becoming more and more rare, and I can't wait to talk to you guys about it. If you're new to the channel, click like, click subscribe. It's totally free, costs you nothing, and you get to see up-close guitars as if you were holding them in your very own hands at your local guitar shop. How cool is that? You can use them to compare against others you're looking at buying, compare to see if the one you have is real or fake. These videos are really helpful for a lot of people. I get thousands of comments a week, and I appreciate all the support, guys. For all our new friends, all of these guitars are for sale at EssexRecordingStudios.com or on Reverb.com. Our good buddies Reverb, they host our website. And other than that, if you have a minute, go to Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, follow us at Essex Recording Studios. We appreciate all that love and support as well. So let's rip into this one. This has got the USA Kahler tremolo. These are becoming more and more popular. They've made a massive resurgence in recent years. We've seen in the Jackson community the rise of the Dave Mustaine signature model, King V, the KV1, which was equipped with this. My buddy Rob Logan out in Cambridge, here in the UK, he is probably the biggest Kahler fanatic in the universe. He fixes and refurbishes these for people all around the world. And I really love these. They're a lot different than the Floyd. They look different, and some people get put off by the look, but the functionality of them is just incredible. It really is. For starters, one of the nice things about these models is look at the back. You don't have to cut through the body for anything. That's a big part of the benefits. You know, you get a neck-through instrument. The part of that is for the resonance and sustain of having these tones go through and get soaked up by the whole body. To carve into it massively takes away from that. There's two models that existed during this time in Jackson's history. You had what was called the Custom, which would have binding and shark fin inlays, and then you'd have what is referred to as the Student model, which would have dot inlays and no binding. Now, did a Student model mean it was an unprofessional guitar, not worthy of touring or anything else? Absolutely not. I don't know the marketing ploy and tactics and mentality behind that designation. I wasn't around. I mean, I was born in '85, but I wasn't around for when these things were pitched in catalogs and music stores. But certainly, this would not be anything close to a student guitar today. And I don't think it would have been back then either. The components, the build quality is just top class. So you've got the what's referred to often as the toothpaste logo, the 80s logo, made in USA. There's a little bit of lift on the lamination there, the clear coat, which is very common. It's equipped with two EMGs. I'm not quite sure what models. It looks like potentially an 81. It looks like silver font there. I can't make out what color this was as it's rubbed off. But you've got EMG humbuckers, and then, of course, your volume and tone knobs here on the brushed steel pickguard or control plate. What else to chat about this and these models? Kind of the nice thing is today you certainly don't get rosewood fretboards or pearl dot inlays. The serial number is a totally different format that no longer exists. So back in this era, you had an RR for the Randy Rhoads models. They were the only ones that got that. So this one's RR1863. 1863. What else? On the Kahler, the nut is a little bit of a different style. It's the locking part is past the nut rather than on top of it. So that's kind of interesting. The finish, I don't know if you can tell, but it's like a deep kind of midnight blue metallic. Kind of reminds me of what you see on the Japanese Roswell Rhoads that come in either the black or the deep blue metallic. Not quite as sparkly as that one, but similar, a little darker. On the back here, we've got the Jackson label tuners, which I think first came out around 86. They've got the trademark logo on top. I don't think modern tuners have that. I think the font and the size is a bit different, and then I don't think they've got the trademark. The tip, of course, it has its little rough parts there at the edge, and then, of course, on your wingtips, you've got the standard battle scars, battle marks. Overall, not that bad, and certainly, you know, if you wanted something brought to brand new, this thing is an awesome candidate for a refinish, for whatever you'd want to do with it. I'd just keep it the way it is. It's got some little marks, you know, no giant gouges or anything. On the back of the neck, there's a couple little, I don't know, scratches or paint defects, whatever you want to call it. There's very minor. There's like one right there and a couple little ones there. But it's exactly what you would expect on a 33-year-old guitar. I'll show you those tips from the front. Now, generally, when you see these guitars, sometimes you'll see like a ton of rust on them and corrosion on the bridge. It's not uncommon, but on this one, like, yeah, the screws have surface oxidization, as is common, and you will find on every single one of these, but very much in good shape, very good condition. One of the better ones, better survivors. You know, I just got done watching The Dirt on Netflix. I don't know if you guys have seen that. That's the Motley Crue dramatized documentary. And you see what they did to guitars and how people treated guitars back then. It was very much in vogue to beat the hell out of your guitar and just absolutely trash it. I'd say probably that decade more so than any decade in guitar history. So to get ones from like the hardest, most aggressive genre of music in the most abusive decade for guitars and have it be in this overall condition, well, we're lucky. We're fortunate here. So I'm going to get going. I got a ton of videos to do for you guys. We've got another rare Randy Rhoads that just came in through the shop. It's a USA RR2. RR2, you're like, what the hell is that? That is the bolt-on that came out in 96. They made it for about a year. So check the channel for that if you haven't seen that video. Both guitars will be on the website, EssexRecordingStudios.com, for sale, and on Reverb.com, our good buddies Reverb. If you've got any questions, if you want to just chat, shoot the breeze, give me a message on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. It's at Essex Recording Studios. That's the page on everything. And yeah, man, we'll take it from there. I'm going to get going. I got a lot of videos to do. Stick around on the channel. Many, many more coming up right after this. Later, guys.